Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing a best of one Strixhaven draft. Alright, rare, semester's end. Not worth a first pick in my estimation. Good cards in here. Still quite a few. I like Snakeskin Veil. I like Dust Speaker. I like Woe Eater. I like Rescuer. I like Burying Books, Summoning, and Pledge Mage. All of those are good cards. I'd probably go Summoning. It works for 3 schools, and it's one of the better lessons you can get because it's evasive and well-costed. I'm okay just taking this as sort of a, and it works for all of the schools I like, basically. Lowerhold, Silverquill, and Witherbloom. So, yeah, I'll take that over probably Burying Books, maybe a close second. This card just deals with all the summon creatures and deals with other creatures, too. It's pretty good. Witherbloom Command. Well, that one's not the best. Maybe just take the Onslaught here, get the removal. I like Hunt for Specimens too, and I like Expanded Anatomy. Witherbloom Command, unfortunately, just not that good. I did play it once, and I think won a game or 2 with it, but yeah, I'd rather just have an Onslaught. Just deal with anything removal. And there's Mage Duel in here too, but no, we'll take the Onslaught. It leaves us more open with this Inkling Summoning. To some choices. Okay, so choices here. I like Cultivate. Ramp plus Get More Land is good. Combat Professor is very good. There's also Cram Session and Pledge Mage. Pledge Mage is probably like the safest pick, but it's significantly worse than Combat Professor because you actually have to play non-creature spells to make it fly or get lifelink. And Professor is just pretty excellent. I think I'm okay taking Professor here over Cram Session and Pledge Mage. Just a value 4-drop. It evades. It's just very, very good. And I guess that does push us into Silverquill, but it's just a powerful 4-drop. I like it quite a bit. I could go either way on that. Guiding Voice is good. Fanatic's playable. Rescuer can get stuff back. All of those are fine. I could just take the Learn card here. I do like the value of Rescuer. It can be very good. And it flies. It is 5 mana. And if I take the Guiding Voice, I might be able to find my future lessons. And it's 1 mana. Fanatic, not bad either. Other strong non-Silverquill cards in here. Mentor's Guidance is definitely good. And Biomathematician and Eureka Moment are pretty playable. But maybe we just go with the 1-drop here. Take the Guiding Voice. Leo DiCaprio. My friend said Haley Joel Osment, too. I don't know if you've seen him recently, but you got a little bigger. All right, Pest Summoning, pretty safe pick. Unwilling Ingredient, worse. And, all right, we'll take the Pest Summoning. Get you some bodies. Well, go blank, Essence Infusion, Pilgrim, Campus for splashing, but let's take the Pilgrim. It's a good card. Comes back. Digs up lands. I like it. Snarl would let us splash too, although we might even be Lowerhold if black doesn't flow. Could just take the Silverquill Campus. But this gives us gems. Yeah, that's true. And it would let us splash if we do in fact end up Silverquill. But this lets you scry, which can be important too. Let's also make your mark in here. I'm going to go with the Snarl. Archway Commons. Go blank, I don't really like that much. Guess we can take the Commons. Opens us up for splashing, if need be. First Day of Class can be good, but there's some white cards in here we want. Probably just take the Rescuer now. Don't have anything yet we can bring back with it, but it flies. It's a good value card. There's also Stonerise Spirit and Beaming Defiance, but Humiliate is playable. Not the most exciting card, but it's playable. Knowing what you're up against is nice. All right. None of these cards excite me. I guess we could take the Shredder, although it still technically synergizes with Rescuer. Yeah, it does. All right. All right, got the second Rescuer back. That's cool. Now we just need some actual cheap creatures. And then Rescuer gets quite a bit better. Still a pretty decent chance we could end up Lorehold. Kind of depends. Although we're quite a ways away from Witherbloom at this point. But yeah, since black wasn't really flowing, I'm just going to take this, the worst card in there, and accept that we're not in Witherbloom or anything green. And we're either Silverquill or Lorehold, both of which are fine with me. So could take the Effigy. Maybe we'll just take the Campus for splashing, potentially. Okay. Inquisition. Well, Draconic Intervention's a strong card. Works best in Prismari, I would say. Could take the Environmental Sciences for more splashing. I'm kind of okay taking the Intervention, but yeah, then that really does push us further. I don't know if I want to play Lorehold, but we did get cut on black fairly hard, although we saw late Humiliate, but that's not necessarily a sign. Maybe we just supplement black. For now, maybe we just take the Sciences. It's a really good lesson to have. And see what wheels. We're for sure white, and then we'll find out whether we're going to be Lorehold or Silverquill. All right, like I could take Laureate here. It's going to work with the... Actually just works exceptionally well with Professor and the Rescuers, because even if it dies, we can get it back. Maybe that's worth taking. Divine Gambit, card I don't really like that much anyway, so I can give that up. Expel would be playable in here because we have a lot of evasion already, but I'll take the Laureate. See if we can make it work. Wow, Magma Opus? Jeez. There's no way I can splash blue and red, is there? I don't think so. Do I just do full pivot and dip out of white then? That can't be right. Or we could just do blue. We could do blue, red, white. Actually, blue, red, white's fine. And then we just have to dip out of black. I mean, Magma Opus is sweet. Now I really regret not getting the Draconic Intervention. But if we're getting past this, it's a pretty good sign. All right. Blue, so yeah, we'll be just Sky, I guess. Wow, pass a multiple choice? What in the world? I've never even gotten to play this card, and this card is so strong. Yeah, so basically, minimum you want to pay 5, and then you get to make a 4/4, bounce a creature. They get to choose, though, and then you get to scry and draw. That's so good. All right, we're taking that. Let's dip out of black. I think that's the wisest choice. And we're already off to a pretty good start at that point, yeah. Prismari, but good Prismari options here. Maybe splashing the blue and Lorehold base. Could do that. Could take Negate. But are we blue splash is the question. I don't know. I want to be able to cast... I already have the Environmental Sciences, so the splash is no problem, but we need, like, cards to kind of get there. Maybe we take the Pledge Mage here, or we could take Teach by Example. Kind of cool with multiple choice. I might still just take Pledge Mage and be Lorehold base splashing blue. I think that will work. So we could take the Campus for more fixing. Could take Elemental Masterpiece. It's a worthwhile splash card. It's also Enthusiastic Study to find our lessons. But maybe we just take another Inkling Summoning. We only have one Learn card currently, though. Is that right? Wonder if that's a concern. This lets us... What's cool about Masterpiece... I'm still going to take the Summoning, but Masterpiece being able to convert into a treasure is not bad. So here we probably just take Reduce to Memory, get another lesson. Start from scratch. This we'd have to splash. Could take the Anatomy. Don't really like Symmetry Sage. Could take the Stonerice Spirit. It's a cheap flyer. Can make other things fly. These are good lessons to dig up, though. We're short on playables, though, so I think I kind of need the Stonerise Spirit, despite not really liking it that much. Maybe Lowerhold Excavation is good here. Otherwise, Zephyr Boots and Tome Shredder are both fine, but Excavation is actually a pretty good card, I think. I think it's okay. It's a weird card, but in this deck it might make sense. So Guardian could buy us time. Beaming Defiance is more of combat trick. We are very removal light. So removal light, we basically have one 8-drop removal spell, so maybe we need the combat trick. That's probably true. I don't want to splash Spectacle Mage, despite the fact that it's pretty good here. Probably just take the Stonerise Spirit. Second one. I don't really want that either, to be honest. But Lowerhold Apprentice is not a very good card, but it's a 2-drop 2/2, so we might just take it, despite being color intensive. I guess we have some spirits it works with. Solve the Equation can find Magma Opus. Probably more likely to splash that and find Magma Opus than... Alright, well, we got the Masterpiece back. That's cool. Second to last pick Masterpiece is kind of surprising, actually. Strict Proctor, not bad. There's Flunk. Probably just take the Heated Debate. Get some removal. Stick to this Lowerhold Splat and maybe get the Masterpiece back. Yeah, alright, we'll take the Heated Debate. Only have one Learn card right now. Yeah, that's gonna make the... It's gonna make things a little bit trickier. I doubt we're gonna splash for Solve the Equation, to be honest. Technically have some spirits for Lowerhold Apprentice, but this is just such an oddly designed, weaker card. We have way more spirits than one might expect, though. Yeah, we already have 5. Well, Electrolyze is pretty sweet. Is that worth splashing? Probably not. Good green stuff in here, geez. That's crazy. Maybe take Explosive Welcome. The problem is, playing the 8-drops in here, we don't want to splash the Spectacle Mages, so they're going to be quite a bit worse. Although we have the Masterpieces, so I don't know. Splashing Electrolyze I don't love. Maybe just take a second Guiding Voice. Yeah, you know what? Guiding Voice to me makes sense in here. We already have plenty of stuff I want to dig up. So I think we're going to take the Learn cards. Tendrils. Probably take Rip Apart. Could take Campus Guide to help find blue mana. But we already have Environmental Sciences, and we have like barely any removal in here. So I'm going to take the Rip Apart over Pigment Storm. It's just cheap. Randomly dealing with artifacts and enchantments is actually relevant. For some reason, I don't think I ever realized this card dealt with enchantments. How weird is that? I only thought it dealt with artifacts, but that's cool. There's not that many artifacts and enchantments, but the ones that are in the set can be pretty potent. So we could take Enthusiastic Study. Where are we at creature-wise? 10, 11, 12, 13. So we're actually kind of okay. Could do the Assistant. Getting back Opus or Masterpiece is pretty nasty. Plus it's a flyer. Or we take another Guiding Voice. I think I'm going to take the Assistant. Assistant looks really good in here. Getting back an Opus is huge. Sudden Breakthrough, ramps and fixes. Practical Research technically is possibly worth splashing, but I think we're actually going to take Campus Guide to help find mana and splash blue. I like that. Plus it's another creature. Can't hurt. Could take the Summoning here. Get yet another Lesson Defined or a second Lowerhold Excavation. It's not that, it's probably not powerful enough to take here. I think we need one more playable and we have a deck. I could take the Historian. I think I'm actually going to take the Summoning. Summoning can be a very good lesson to find. Ingenious Mastery is probably worth the splash. Can be huge card advantage. Otherwise, there's Eager First Year, which is not bad. Another 2-drop. Or we can just, yeah, we probably... Or Assistant. I'm going to take the Mastery. The upside of Mastery is huge. All right, Guiding Voice here is nice. Yeah. Just get more Learn. Reflective Golem actually works really well with Guiding Voice. Do we have anything else that can target it? 3. No, that's it. But maybe just another Masterpiece. Starting to get a little expensive, but no, we can always ditch them. Or we can take Archway Commons. I'm going to take the Masterpiece, actually. Maybe another Archway Commons here. Access Tunnel can win games. Spectacle Mage on the splash I still don't like, but we have a lot of tools for it. It's awkward on the splash. I'll still consider it. It might be something we want. Chance of playing 3 Stonerise Spirits is quite low, but alright, I'll take maybe with 4 Guiding Voice. Actually, Grinning Ignis, surprisingly good here with all the expensive stuff we have. We might actually need this, because we don't have any ramp. We have ways to get extra lands, but we don't have actual ramp, and Ignis, deceptively good at getting you to your Elemental Masterpiece area. Alright, we could take Defend the Campus as extra removal, but I'm actually going to take the extra Learn. This is a odd deck. Very odd deck. Alright, Excavation, sure. Let's figure this out. Cut all the lands for now. So blue spells we have. Actually ended up with more than I thought we would, but that's alright. So we have to make 7 cuts. I think the Defiances can probably go because we don't have like bomb creatures we need to protect. And I think we got enough removal. Maybe not. I like keeping our Learn cards because, yeah, we ended up getting pretty much everything you need. Evasive creatures, fat creatures, bodies, lands, and removal. So basically got everything we needed. Lower Old Excavations are going to be a little bit weird, admittedly, but how much graveyard interaction do we have? So they synergize well, I guess, with like Rescuer, Assistant. That's about it. Need to make 5 cuts. Lower Hold Apprentice is pretty weak. We have plenty of creatures right now, too. And I don't think we're going to be beat down, and since we're not going to be beat down, maybe we can ditch out on a couple spirits, probably the Apprentice. Because even though that's 3 creatures down, all of our Learn cards are technically creatures, so it's probably okay. Tome Shredder doesn't synergize extremely well in here, but we probably still run it. How do I feel about splashing Spectacle Mage? I don't love it, but I'd probably try it. I think we have the means to get it. I could just ditch the Excavation plan. Typically, Excavation doesn't work that well anyway, so I've milled myself out with it. Then we're going to be a little bit short on early game. Although, no, we can always ditch a Masterpiece to get to our... Alright. Let's ditch the Excavations. Call this a deck. I'm okay with it. I don't think it's a great deck, but pretty much dead even on red and white. No double color. We have the Environmental Sciences. We got Commons, and we have Lower Hold Campus. So we can run... If we did Commons plus Campus Guide plus Environmental Sciences, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ways to get blue mana. So I could run 1 and have 7. So 1 island is basically 7 blue sources. That's pretty good, actually. That's another reason to not run the Excavation, actually. You could accidentally mill your island, and then you're pretty toast unless you can find that Archway Commons. Alright, this is more of a late game thing. Usually. I mean, I guess you can play it on turn 3. So that's 7 blue. And then we have probably even split on the red and white. Okay. Yeah. Huh. Well, I guess it's what we've got. Getting to 18 lands or getting to 8 mana might be difficult, but we can always ditch a Masterpiece. This is an acceptable deck. Not the best deck I've ever played by any stretch of the imagination, but it's what we've got. We'll give it a try. We'll see what we can do with it. We'll see you round 1. All right, well, looks like a keep to me. Suppose we can do Ignis first, maybe? We'll see. Do Tome Shredder to get that hasty damage in, too. Maybe that's better. Ooh, that's a good one. So that could find our blue mana. What else can I do with it? Oh, can I get Expanded Anatomy? I don't think we got one, did I? Man, that would be really good right now, too. Maybe just get our blue mana now. Yeah, I kind of like that. I'm going to play this. It's a lot of letters of acceptance. What in the world? Wow. I don't know what to think about that. So do I play around like a board wipe here? I can always... Oh, I can only do that as a sorcery, huh? Well, alright. I could have played the Rescuer, but I'm kind of playing it a little bit safer here. I don't want to get, like, Day of Judgment and have no means to come back. Alright. Fair enough. Getting back Mortality Spear. Well, they're going to lose their draw step, so I guess I'm okay with that. Assistant, getting back Heated Debate or Guiding Voice. That's not bad. Let's go and could actually do Rescuer, getting back Shredder, bounce Ignis, play Shredder, and then I guess we can get Environmental Science out of our graveyard and be able to deal more damage. Sure. Alright. Oh, another one. Oh, that's cool. It's a weird game 1. They're gonna start cashing out the letters of acceptance now, or? Didn't play a land this turn though, right? Oh. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. But what do they get back? Nothing. Oh, Assistant. Okay. I guess that makes sense. So we've got 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. think we go Assistant. Getting back Guiding Voice. Just because it's like free value. Could do the Heated Debate too. But no, I like the free value. And then we'll do Tome Shredder and get in for 2. So, can do the Guiding Voice on the Shredder. And get... Yeah, Summoning makes sense. And then we can get in here. I guess we can play a Sloth. Ah, so they were building towards that Deadly Vanity, I guess, so they can kill our Sloth and get a 3/4. Let's see. So we can go Pilgrim plus Summoning. I think we'll do that. We'll pass, and we can get rid of whatever we want, I guess. Environmental Sciences probably out of the graveyard. Interesting. Alright, I guess we don't need to play that. Alright. Weird one. We'll see it for game 2. Yeah, I guess it's a keep. Can eventually cast the Masterpiece. What are we finding off a Guiding Voice? Well, I guess we can get the Elemental Summoning, because we're probably going turn 3 Pilgrim, turn 4... Technically, I guess we could do turn 4 Guiding Voice. No, but then we couldn't cast the Summoning. No, that's not true. We still could. We'd need 3 white. So basically, we'd have to go like white, white, Pilgrim. Dig up white. And then next turn we can go... Well, we have the choice. It's probably wiser... Relic Slot's not a bad draw. So I've got some choices here. We could play the Assistant. Currently doesn't get anything back, so it's probably better to wait a turn on that. We can get the Inkling Summoning, but honestly, I think the most sense is just this. Let's just get the Elemental Summoning now, just because it's a big threat I can play next turn. And then we can pass. I can trade with Shaman. They could have Enthusiastic Study, which would be pretty good, but we just need to live for a little while longer. If we can survive to Masterpiece stage, it looks pretty good. Sure. So we can get in for 4 here. I think I'm going to play the Sloth because it has Menace. And now we at least have Masterpiece mana, so if we can survive a little while longer, we can get that online and then start maybe even getting it back with Assistant. Sure. Not too intimidated by that. Oh, that's cool. So we can even attack for 4. And they don't even have a good block here, really. Alright, well, that's good enough for me. So now I can Masterpiece with Assistant, getting it back. Masterpiece again. So we've got our next 3 turns kind of mapped out. And they're looking pretty good. Sure. I can block here. I think I do because otherwise I take 4. I'm okay blocking here. I think we're still potentially going to be able to win this race, so it's probably worth it. And then next turn we can go Assistant, getting back Masterpiece. Oh, wow, that's a good one. Yeah, it's really good. Let's do, yeah, because now we can get Magma Opus back. Alright, let's do, let's attack for 4 here, or 8 rather. Then we'll play the Elemental Summoning, plus the Archway Commons. So now we have 8. So we can do Opus, kill Professor. Might even be able to just kill our opponent, huh? Yeah, that's probably true. Potentially. We'll see what they do here. I mean, they're in lethal range, so kind of depends. Sure. Still have lethal, technically, believe it or not. Let's see, 4, 8, 10. It's not lethal. I guess, well, they didn't have Infuriate. Oh, they have Shock, though. Okay, that could do it. If not, then they are certainly dead. Because we get to go 4 damage, tap your 2 things. Alright, so damage. 4 to you. Tap these 2. Alright. Jeez, that was a close one. We'll see you for the next one. Alright, let's keep. We have all 3 colors. Technically, Ignis with Ingenious Mastery could potentially be good eventually. Let's see, turn 4, we can do this and draw 3 without our opponent getting anything. Oh, and then you can get it back. That's not bad. Oh, well, they're going to get something. Probably take the Mastery, I would guess. Although then I can get it back with Assistant. So maybe Ignis is better. Although, no, it's got to be Mastery, right? Because I can just cast Mastery on turn 3, and it's still got to be better for me than my opponent. I mean, they get to, like, get some treasures and scry, but... yeah, I don't know. They only have 3 cards left in their hand, too. That's kind of important to note. Well, they're certainly having a hard time, too. Oh, interesting. All right. Yeah, I could see myself casting Mastery on turn 3. Would I have to discard? I might. Well, I don't know if I would, actually. Let's see. Do this. I go to 5, and then I draw 3. Guess I would have to discard. It's probably still something I have to do. Because if I don't do this, then I feel like it's not good for me either. So I'll probably discard, even though they know about the planes in hand, I'll probably discard a mountain. The white mana is actually more important for us. So then I can, I guess, play Stonerise Spirit plus Guiding Voice. Maybe get more bodies out there. Sure. Ooh, Elite Spellbinder, that's a good one. I guess maybe Magma Opus isn't getting played this game. They might choose... well, we've got 2 flyers that can block. They can do the... I guess we're probably in enough trouble where we're not going to be able to survive, I don't think. But we'll see. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Because now we have to pay... well, if I pay the 4 mana for it, though... yeah, it's not bad. Or I can do the Assistant, but Ingenious Mastery is too slow at this point. Let's just do the Stonerise Spirit, it's fine. Personally, I don't think we have the capability to get there anyway, but that's alright. Oh, Rip Apart's cool. They have the intro to Annihilation and we're at 8. So they don't have lethal yet. But Rip Apart potentially buys us the time we need. Maybe. Yeah, well... let's see. I don't... My other option, to make better use of mana, I can go Assistant plus Guiding Voice. We take 7, I go to 1, but I have maybe an Environmental Science. And then I can, like, Rip Apart plus gain 2 life. That's probably not good enough. Tough. I think we just kill this. And unfortunately, pass. So if I go land, campus guide, guiding voice, and we don't need to. Guiding voice, environmental sciences. They have removal, we lose. All right, they had it, so we'll call her. Call her good, right? Because I already played a land. Yeah, all right, we'll go to the next one. Oh, yeah, I guess we can keep this. I mean, Campus Guide gets our blue mana for eventual Magma Opus. Might have to cast Ingenious. Oh, well, maybe not. We can always get Opus back, though, too. That's okay. Maybe they take Mastery. Who knows? We have the means to get either one back, so not the end of the world. Probably the wisest choice. I forgot we had that card, the multiple choice. So we'll get our blue mana. So I'm okay doing Ingenious Mastery here, actually. They get some gas out of it too, and they get to scry, but we get to hit our stuff pretty well too here, actually. I mean, like I can go Combat Professor next turn. Into multiple choice, which is cool. Relic slot's not a bad draw. Could have done the Spectacle Mage too, but that's alright. So next turn, multiple choice, and then they have to bounce a creature they control. I get a 4/4, I get to scry one and draw. It's a lot of value for 5 mana. Sheesh. Kind of makes sense. Well, let's get... But I guess we can attack with Professor first here. That's fine. See if they have the kill spell. Oh, tapping, that's alright too. Anatomy, alright, let's do multiple choice for X is 4. Do I want to draw that? Yeah, I think I do. So you have to return a creature. And we make a... Yeah, that's good. Sure. What's the pick? The Masterpiece? Sure. All right. So we can go heated debate on the Spirit. And then we can go attack. They can trade with a 4/4, not get any value. I'm okay with that. And then I play a Spectacle Mage. And I guess Rescuer can get back. Oh, nothing yet. That's alright. Got a Relic Sloth in hand too. Actually looking kind of reasonable here. So they have Lash of Malice, maybe? Could be. Sure. So they can give flying, and they can trade. And then we'll play a Sloth. And I guess a land. And pass. Then we can go Rescuer, getting back Spectacle Mage. Oh, you have a lot of discard, huh? Well, I guess I'm not getting that back. So they have Expanded Anatomy. I guess we still smash for 6 here. Takes them to 1. Unfortunately, the 4 life they gain is going to put them in a range where they don't die to Relic Sloth. But I guess I can trade here, so it's probably fine. Alright, we'll go Guiding Voice. And get the big dog. Get him for 3. Alright, we'll see for the next one. Alright, yeah, we've got to keep here. I mean, certainly more than enough ways to splash this, oh, that's cool. More than enough ways to splash this Masterpiece and Magma Opus. That's cool. Probably dig up our blue mana. Well, no, we definitely do, because then we can go turn 3 Spectacle Mage. That makes sense. Ooh, Blood Researcher, Overgrown Arch value, nice. So, we can take out the Researcher. That's true. Next turn, I guess I can't, because I don't have... I need... No, I need 3 white to be able to do that. Trying to think. Because I can reduce to memory the Blood Researcher. It's got to make the most sense to just play the Spectacle Mage. Oh, that's good value. If we draw another white mana, we can do everything here, which is cool. They're going to let me attack back? I guess that's not the worst. Oh, Leech Fanatic too, jeez. Alright. Well, let's go Guiding Voice on the flyer, and we'll get Reduce, and then we can go Commons, and pay the 1, and then pass. Just need to survive for a little bit here. Well, I don't really want to lose my Spectacle Mage. Guess we'll force him to use whatever trick they have on the guide. So forced to use this on that. Go land. And pass. And I guess we're probably going to have to ditch Opus so we can play Masterpiece. Oh, next turn. Never mind. Never mind. I probably would have gone Masterpiece. But I don't think it's going to matter. We'll see. Alright, so we can go... Let's see, we got... Well... We can learn here. Oh, Pest Summoning. Wait, I can't even cast Pest Summoning, can I? I've got 1 green, but... Man, that would have been really helpful right now, too. Got 1 black or 1 green, but that's it. So I guess we'll go... Guess we do Inkling Summoning. And then I can trade with the 3/2. And then I can cast Masterpiece. Oh, yeah, it's got haste too. And if they show me Intro to Annihilation, a Mascot Exhibition. That's a good one. Oh, geez. Well, I guess I cast this and I go to 1, and then the Pest is lethal. Alright, we'll see you for the next one. This is a weird hand. We don't have any red mana. I don't have any early plays. This hand's probably too dangerous to keep. I think we might have to do better. This one looks better. So what'll we ditch? I can play this. Probably the Rescuer goes. Yeah, that makes sense. How would we end up with our island in both hands? It's pretty fortunate. First day of class. Probably cast that. So then we can get environmental sciences, so we can cast multiple choice. Plus we'd have Tome Shredder available. Here I might do probably do the Pledge Mage, actually. Because then I can go... I could have played the Tome Shredder, but if I do Pledge Mage, it might make it so they don't want to attack me. And if they do, I'm okay with it too. So now we can go like Sciences, get, I guess, probably a... maybe a red, or do I want the white? Forgot which we have more of. I feel like white, but I might be wrong. Either way, we'll do it. And then I can just get the red with the campus guide. And this lets us cast multiple choice next turn, which is pretty slick. That is a strong card. Symmetrist is a good one. So we'll go land, multiple choice, X is 4. Doesn't matter. Sloth is something I can keep, yeah. I can make myself bounce a guide if I want. I don't need to let them bounce either. because it doesn't do me that much good, so I probably don't let them bounce. And I'll make a 4/4 and I'll pass. So Tome Shredder already kind of looking good. I could have bounced my own Campus Guide. Actually, wouldn't be the worst idea. It's not like Campus Guide's out there doing much right now. Plus, we need, 7 mana for some things. Just, yeah, could actually be an okay pick. Oh, Rip Apart. Well, that's cool. Well, let's get in for 4. And then we'll cast the Relic Sloth and probably pass. Interesting. All right. So their burn spells have lifelink, which is important here to note. And they can essentially double all their instant sorceries with Scroll Wielders. That's pretty good. Sure. So they're going to be able to double that. We probably, at this point... Well, how do I best do this? Because they're going to get another closing statement. I guess I attack with... No, if I attack with 2 things, they get too much value. So I probably just attack with the 4/4. I think they're going to take it anyway. And then I can cast Tome Shredder. I'm okay with this. I mean, at least I'll get rid of the Symmetress, so that's cool. Unless they have Snakeskin Veil. Doesn't matter. And then we can do Shredder. And pass, and I can start making the Shredder a little bit bigger, I guess. So they can do Statement and take out maybe Pledge Mage or Shredder, whatever they feel more threatened by at the moment. Oh, that's going to be pretty tough. And then they can double that up too, huh? It's pretty good. So they'll kill our Shredder. Then I guess we're going to have to go Pledge Mage Spirit, I assume. Oh, Rescuer. Oh, that was weird. Rescuer can get back the Shredder, so maybe that's worth my time. And then we'll pass. So they can do Helix again and get back Campus Guide, I guess. That's something. But this is the only turn they can cast it, or can they keep doing it? I forget. Just this turn. All right, well, that's cool. If it's just one turn, it's not as bad. Oh, geez, Wandering Archaic. Well, so I have to pay extra for my instants and sorceries. Well, it's going to be tough with Magma Opus. That's for sure. They don't have Reach or anything, right? No. All right, well, that's fine then. I think we'll just get in with the Rescuer. And I'm going to play Shredder. And I'm going to get the Archway Commons down now. Because they're going to have Reach next turn anyway, so... This makes sense. We need to be making land drops anyway. Guess I technically have campus I can use at some point as well. Definitely need to find an answer for the reach. Hopefully we can. So, probably still makes more sense to just get more creatures down. Because when we do find removal that we can pay 2 extra for, we can get rid of the Symmetrist, and then we're probably in better shape. Start cashing out the letters. Oh, geez. We can double up that too, huh? Seems pretty good. I guess we can get rid of that. That's cool. So, guess we do Guiding Voice on the Shredder, and we'll pay. I see the dilemma. I guess I could have put it on the Pledge Mage too, but that's alright. And then we can do... Yeah, with Elemental Summoning we can... Or I could reduce to memory the Scroll Wielder. That might be the best, actually. I'll kill the Symmetrist if they want to... Oh, they have a trick or something? Alright. Sure. We'll pass. I wonder if I want to reduce to memory the Symmetrist, actually. Yeah, that could be good. Would I be able to race? I feel like I'm not 100% sure I'd be able to race it. Not with all these cultivators. But at the same time, I need to deal with Symmetrist in order to kill my opponent. Well, this is tough. I'd probably have to kill Symmetrist, honestly. That has trample, too. Alright. Oh, that's cool. And we have 3 white mana. Alright, so we can do... Guiding Voice. And I guess we'll make the Stonerise Spirit bigger. Oh wait, we have to pay extra though, huh? So this costs 5, or they can copy Guiding Voice. I guess I can't do anything about that. So we'll pass. I guess we'll just probably double block here. That's pretty big. So we'll go, let's see, 7 mana. Guess we can do Spectacle Mage. Oh, I probably, well, I don't think we have any more removal though, do we? No, I guess we don't. I could have done Elemental Summoning, it would have been cheaper, but I still wouldn't have been able to cast it. So it's got Trample. Guess we'll just block here and jump here, I guess. Maybe it's jump here. Look like that. Not sure it really matters. Yeah, I guess we can cast that, but it doesn't deal with the big trampler, so... Ended up going 3-3? Can't remember. I want to say 3-3, though. We'll see in a second here. Alright, 3-3, had some pretty nothing special deck. Had some powerful cards in it, but nothing to write home about. Finally got to play multiple choice, sweet card. Got to play Magma Opus for the win once, that's cool. Overall, didn't really like the deck, but that's okay. Got some wins off of it. As I always like to say, I've done better with worse and worse with better, so you never know how your deck's going to end up. Here, pack one, pick one, probably just take the Professor. Mortality Spear is sweet removal, and I really like Witherbloom, but 2 mana, 2/1 plus Learn is pretty sweet. Get that toolkit going. I think Compulsive Research is good too. And then pack 2, I would probably go Hunt versus Study Break. I think I like the Hunt more. I'd go for the Hunt. Learn. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We will see you for the next one.